What up, party people? So we just got out of seeing The Evil Dead Rise, and it was a blood-soaked, amazing
Pretty
treat.
gory, pretty blood-filled for sure.
So this is my bestie, Starshine, Star Mama, Star. I won't give your last name because I don't want you to be stalked. Or do you want to be stalked?
No, I don't need that. Ish.
She likes the freaky deaky.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I keep trying to look at the camera. Look at the camera.
I am. See it.
So we have our 5 categories. We have acting. I would give that a 5. 5 out of 5. I thought that
I thought they picked pretty good characters. Like they all really looked kind of innocent, but when they got dark and when they got evil, it was creepy.
Yeah, no, I'm sure the prosthetics did a lot to help out with like the mood of it all. But that main actress, I don't know her name. I apologize.
I don't either. Her smile,
red
was
hair.
wicked.
She nailed it. She was
too.
so
I
like
want to see that.
warm and welcoming at the beginning, and then once the demon takes her over, like she's ruthless.
She just had this smile that was like almost Joker-like.
Yeah, it was creepy as hell. And then her sister, the one that plays the main character, the main protagonist, I thought she did really well. She was a really good final girl.
She reminds me of somebody else, but I don't know what actress. She had a certain look, but I didn't know who she was.
And then the chainsaw at the end, like I thought like that look that she had or whatever, that was phenomenal. She did a really good job. So I'd say acting 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
And then all the kids and stuff in it too, even the little girl I thought was really well done.
She was so sweet.
Yeah, she was really sweet. And then the 2 teenagers did a really good job. Yeah, it was good.
The boy, he seemed kind of androgynous. He was very pretty.
Did. Like
At first I thought it was a girl, but then I was like, no.
His balls definitely had androgyny. Yeah.
Right.
No.
He's a youngin'.
No chin fuzz or anything. So acting 5 out of 5. I thought they all did a really good job. Excellent job, even. And then we have the writing and the script, which to me, again, I think is a 5 out of 5. I thought
they did it really well. I think they stuck with kind of what the other ones were. Like I haven't watched them in a while, but I think that they stuck to that kind of story, and it just had a hopelessness to it.
Yeah. Like, well, they're all trapped up there, and then like there's no really escaping them, and like you can chop them up into bits, and you can set them on fire, but they're still fucking coming for your ass. It really was like just that sense of like evil and stuff, and I like the way that they tied in like her pregnancy with like her having to become a mom and sacrifice and kind of grow up in a way or whatever. I thought that was really good. It was just from the beginning, like where they jumped in the forward and then the credits rise and she's all floating over the lake. Oh, that was brilliant. That was brilliant.
There was nothing hokey. It was very, very involved. I liked the writing. I liked the dialogue they had. I liked all that.
And then like even just like the scary chase scenes and like all the horrible, like the eating of the glass and the scissors up the nose and the cheese grater of it all. Oh my God, the cheese grater of it all. That was brilliant. It was great horror. It was great. Somebody was just like, I'm going to have the best time ever.
Right.
And we're going to write and direct and star in this and it's going to be fantastic. So yeah, that was really good. And then music, score.
It didn't take away from the horror. It kind of added to it when it needed to be. So it wasn't overpowering or anything like that.
Yeah. It seemed pretty straightforward to me. I'd say good, like a 4.
Yeah, I like the beginning when the kid has it and he's blaring it. And he's like doing his little turntable thing. I was like, okay.
Yeah, the sound really was good, like the viscera and the ripping and the walking and the like it was all really well done. So I'd say it was good. I didn't think that the score overall was anything surprising or new.
No,
that rising
it
like
wasn't the
violin.
Focus of the movie. So that's
no.
Why it was background.
It wasn't like Insidious that has that score that's so recognizable. Yeah. So I get that for. All right, well then like cinematography, set design, editing, all that good stuff. 5?
I think so. I think it was set in a pretty dismal area, like the apartment
falling apart LA.
Yeah.
I
thought it was good.
And then the buckets of blood, and then
my.
And then the special effects, like, were top notch. Like her and her twisting arms, like even that scene when she's getting possessed for the first time, and
In the elevator,
Yeah.
it started twisting her
and
bones.
twists her all around. Like the set pieces were phenomenal in this. I thought it's
was
such a really
crazy.
the bathtub scene where they're
Oh,
dunking her
it's
and she jumps up and then the water's boiling, and like the kitchen and her eating glass and the glass coming out of her throat, and then there's a lot in that.
There's
It was
definitely
really a lot.
it's one thing after another with their gore and their like, you know,
Yeah.
what's happening to them.
Well, and the creativity of it, like they did such a good job, and it
They
didn't
did,
feel
yeah.
like it was all just special effects hokiness.
No,
It
like
was
I didn't think that the
practical
daughter was going to
effects.
become one.
I
I did
no.
not think so at all.
Yeah, that was surprising too. Her sitting on the counter eating glass and swallowing it. I'm trying to kill the bugs in my tummy. Yeah,
It's
well,
crazy.
she works. It's efficient. She does. All right. Well, then, so we got 5, 5, 4, and 5. So that's 19. Divided that by 4 is what?
19 divided by 4.
That'd be like 4.5 or something. This is definitely an A.
It's almost like
You would know. 4 into 19, so that would be. It's not 5. It'd be 4 because 16. 16 carried that by
it'd be
3.
like 4 point something.
4 into 30 is 7. Yeah, it'd be like 4.75.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is definitely an A. So we're going to give Evil Dead Rise an A.
Kind of makes me
Yes.
want to go back and watch the other ones.
Yeah.
I did watch
sure.
that Evil versus Ash or whatever, that show.
Okay.
That one was very campy, very fun, but it wasn't as. This one was more serious. This wasn't campy.
Yeah. Yeah, this was very
Really?
serious.
But yeah, there was no like.
There were some good one-liners.
There was a couple good one-liners,
Mommy's with the
but they weren't-
maggots now.
but they weren't like funny. They were kind of like creepy.
Yeah.
So it really worked.
Yeah, it was good horror. It was really good horror. Highly recommended. If you like horror movies, you'll love this. This is phenomenal. This is, yeah, top notch.
Fun horror,
Mm-hmm.
gory. And they even did it almost.
Did you just call me a fun whore?
horror?
Oh.
But they did almost like the elevator with blood.
Yes, even just like the
The
buckets of
Shining
blood
kind
at
of
the
is
end,
the
like the
reimagining of The
homage
Shining.
of the bucket or the
Yeah.
elevator busting open. Yeah,
that
that's awesome.
That was crazy.
All right, well, thank you so much, Starshine, and I'm sure she will be one of our guest stars again later. Bear Bear Studios, what up?